Now this is a video that I have wanted to make for a little while, and this video is all about who is a Skrull in the MCU, and will there be any Skrulls in the actual Avengers team in the MCU? Guys, if you want to hear my theory on this, make sure you guys definitely stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Wallace, and before we get in this video, make sure you guys definitely subscribe to Webhead for more on the Avengers and Skrulls going forward. Of course, make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my uploads. Of course, make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys like this video. And of course, comment below your thoughts. Do you guys think that any of the Avengers members or anybody in the MCU will actually come out to be a Skrull? Let me know down in the comments. I want to hear your opinions about this, but with all that out of the way, let's get in the video, Webheads. Now, of course, really starting off this video, of course, I had a Black Panther trailer breakdown. Of course, you guys can definitely see that video just by clicking this right here. And in that video, I did break down this Origins trailer for Black Panther. And within this Origins trailer, of course, this was basically just a behind the scenes for Black Panther, really just Kevin Feige, Stan Lee, and Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, really breaking down Black Panther's origin. And within this trailer, we definitely saw a shot of all of the Avengers actually as Skrulls. And of course, I did point this out in that video, and this really got me thinking about this topic. And I really wanted to make this video because I think that this actually is a huge possibility. And I personally think that one of the Avengers actually will be a Skrull. And of course, I personally think this would be one of the best twists within a movie franchise ever. Of course, if one of the core Avengers or just an Avenger in the movie in the MCU actually turned out to be a Skrull, this would have everybody questioning everything that has actually come before in the MCU. Of course, Marvel putting together this entire Origins trailer and having that one image show up, that is not by coincidence, guys. Marvel always plans out their next big thing. Now, I personally think that this image within this trailer really does say that one of the Avengers actually is going to be a Skrull. And now with Captain Marvel coming out and the MCU already talking about the Kree/Skrull war that's going to be happening, I personally think that the Kree/Skrull war kind of is wasted, in my opinion, just by one movie, and if that's just a Captain Marvel movie. Personally, I think this is something that has to happen after Avengers 4 into Avengers, say, 5, 6, into Phase 4, all that kind of stuff. And I personally think that the Kree/Skrull war is going to be building up what is going to be happening in the future of the MCU. And of course, with Captain Marvel really being a huge part of the MCU going forward, I think this just kind of confirms why the Skrulls and the Kree are actually going to be a huge part of Phase 4 going forward, and why they might be one of the biggest villains that the MCU has ever seen. Now, of course, if they're going to actually make one of the Avengers actually a Skrull, I personally think that they actually need to make one of the key Avengers a Skrull. Now, of course, when I say key Avengers, I personally think that that actually means Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk. Also, even Black Widow. I think those 5 characters could have the potential of actually becoming a Skrull, and I personally think that that would be a huge impact. Now, of course, I personally have a theory on who actually in the core Avengers team, out of those 5 characters, who is actually going to be a Skrull. And I personally think that Captain America, Steve Rogers, is going to be revealed as a Skrull. Now, of course, why do I think that Captain America is going to be a Skrull? Well, I have to say that Captain America is probably one of the most trusted Avengers, even though after that whole ordeal between Tony Stark, Bucky, and Steve within Civil War about Captain America not really telling Tony Stark of what happened to his parents, I think Tony Stark after Civil War kind of understands where Captain America was coming from and understands he didn't want to upset Tony Stark at all and didn't really want to tell him the bad news about how his parents died. And of course, he was protecting Bucky at the same time. So I feel as though after Civil War, Tony Stark definitely starts to trust Captain America again. And I think every single Avenger basically trusts Captain America. And I think that's why he is the perfect candidate to become a Skrull and really rip the Avengers apart. Of course, if Captain America turned out to be a Skrull, I think that everybody on the Avengers team wouldn't be able to trust any one of each other because their most trusted ally turned out to be a Skrull. So who else could be a Skrull? This would cause every single Avenger to really turn on on each other, and of course they would definitely get disassembled. I think this could actually go along with the entire Avengers disassemble storyline as well, where all the Avengers basically get disassembled. And I think Captain America would just be a perfect candidate, especially between Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. Captain America looks a lot different in Infinity War than he did previously. Of course, we're all thinking this is due to him hiding in like Wakanda, and he's trying to not look like himself that he usually does, and he's trying to come off with a different appearance. That's why he doesn't really have the stars and stripes anymore. He's no longer Captain America, and that's why he has a beard and long hair. Now, I personally think that is definitely true, but at the same time, this may not be Captain America at all. Maybe there was a switch in between both of those movies where Captain America actually was abducted by the Skrulls. It actually is impersonated by a Skrull during this entire time. So maybe during Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4, Captain America actually is a Skrull, and maybe by the end of Avengers 4, he will be revealed as a Skrull. And maybe that will start a brand new storyline for Captain America. I think this theory actually definitely could hold up because Captain America actually has had the storyline within the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes storyline. Captain America actually was impersonated by a Skrull. That's where I kind of got most of this theory. It's kind of what I based off of. But personally, I think that was a great storyline for that animated series, and that's probably one of my favorite animated series for the Avengers, and it definitely turned every single Avenger against one another because they couldn't trust each other. And I think that would work perfectly in the movies, and I personally think that would probably be the best twist in any MCU movie to this date. But guys, let me know down in the comments, do you guys think an Avenger or any other MCU character will actually be revealed as a Skrull in the future of the MCU? Let me know down in the comments, guys. I really want to hear your opinions. Make sure you guys definitely smash the like button if you guys like this video. Of course, make sure you guys definitely subscribe to Webhead for more on Avengers and the MCU going forward. Of course, make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell so you guys get to keep up to date with all my latest uploads. And of course, make sure you guys definitely enter my Black Panther giveaway. All you got to be is a subscriber, and make sure you guys definitely comment below and let me know your thoughts on this topic. That's all you got to do to enter in my giveaway. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye. Alrighty, Webheads, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, make sure you guys definitely subscribe right over here to Webhead. I have plenty more videos coming out about the Avengers and the MCU going forward into Phase 4. Make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell so you guys get to keep up to date with all my latest uploads. Make sure you guys definitely check out my social media links in the description below so you guys can follow me on various social media networks. Of course, make sure you guys definitely check out the 2 videos below me. I think you guys would really enjoy. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.